like be able to like flash colors as it goes and build it out.
When you get into the specifics, it sounds unnecessarily thorough, but when you sum it up like that, it's completely understandable what you're saying.
Tricky.
Yeah. Speaking of rapport and relationships with people in the workforce, do you find it hard or easy or indifferent when you try or you're making new friends in general?
Oh, I want to say easy, but the second thing that like the subtext for that is like, what is considered a friend at this point? Because like to me, you guys are like, I want to say, like the word I would naturally say is baseline definition of a friend, but that is like a very big understatement of the kind of like connection and level of the relationship that I feel with you guys.
I get what you're saying there, but it's also like different base, because that's something I think about a lot too, is like I know a lot of people, like I call a lot of people the homies because they're the homies, but then like when I think about friends, I have very few, like I can count them on my two fingers type of deal.
Your two fingers?
My two, yeah.
He meant hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Just these two. That's it. I can count them on my two fingers. Just these two.
The arm toes.
But yeah, it's like people I would call friends. Like there's very few people I would call friends versus just like homies. I don't like using the word like acquaintances or associates. That's weird.
It's very
Those weird terms.
I don't think that's weird. Why is that weird?
Because I don't.
I feel
do
like
wear a suit to work.
you're not my
I was
friend.
gonna say because I don't wear a suit to work, nigga, but I do.
I was gonna say I don't want to like contextualize it in that kind of context, but we have we're I guess in the kind of culture that we're around mostly, that's like an appropriate term for the kind of relationships you build with people.
Yeah, actually.
And
So
now that you mention it,
hear me out. We're out on a like just an outing, and I see someone that I just work with. I never hung out with them. Mm-hmm. They're not a homie.
That's your coworker.
Yeah, this is your coworker.
That's your coworker. That's your friend.
coworker.
That's your coworker. And
Why can't I say they're an associate?
you
Because they're not really an associate. An associate would, well, I mean, it's how you choose to use the word, but I feel like an associate is
someone you work like laterally with, but like not in like the same kind of like, you're not doing the same thing, but you work like kind of across from this person, like towards one thing, which is like a coworker. But
I feel like an associate is like a step up from a coworker. Like everyone who works in your, like if you worked, if you had an office job, like I don't know.
An associate is like the person you can outsource. Like if you can like outsource some shit, that's to an associate. You don't outsource the shit to your coworker. You do it to like, let me refer you to my associate, and then boom. Like doctors
So
are
the guy that brung in tea, or
no, that was
the guy
a
that
coworker.
brings in the CO2 for the soda, that's an associate.
No, like marketing.
Marketing versus sales.
Marketing versus sales. That's associates. If you're still working towards,
everyone in marketing is your coworker.
is your coworker.
See, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say right there. No. I'm
trying to reword it for me. Like make it dumb for me.
So
like
people in your
public defenders and lawyers, or same thing. Not same thing.
those are the same thing.
Not really, but because lawyer could be a prosecutor, but whatever. It's like
I think the market, if
stenographers and lawyers, defenders. That's your associate.
You said stenographers?
Stenographers. The people who like type away the
Oh, okay.
like that's an associate. Like coworker, sure, but like you're not always working in the same place at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Boom.
Okay. Pow. And okay, so back to the main point. Is it difficult for you, or
what?
How? So we are, and we all know this. Me and